G'day, Tradie Joffa here. Today we're going to build a fire pit. Now first, you're going to need an old brake drum. Just go into a truck service place and say, "Hey mate, you mind if I buy some of your old brake drums from you?" You'll be like, "Yeah, no problems mate. Just give us a 6-pack, 10 bucks, whatever you got on you." You'll be like, "Sweet." Then you'll need some perforated steel mesh. Whatever size you can find. This is a really cool bit of scrap that I got from the scrap metal yard. You can pick it up pretty cheap. And finally, what you're gonna need is some box tube, some RHS. So for the Americans, it's 2 inches, and for the rest of the entire world, it's 50 millimeters. So let's get started. Firstly, what you want to do is give it a bit of a clean. Let's get all this surface rust off. There we have it, nice and clean. Let's turn it over. Bit more cleaning to do. So that's going to go on there, and we're going to weld in a few spots all the way around. But before we do that, we need to cut the legs. Square, that's a 45-degree angle. This is an adjustable angle, so we don't want to go 45, we want to go a little bit more. Pick an angle, that looks pretty good. Tighten it up. Now we use this for all the legs. Each leg we want to make about 350 millimeters, or close to 14 inches for Americans. Mark 350 millimeters. And mark it. Use the same angle, line it up, mark it, spin it, mark your straight cuts so all your legs are straight. We want to make 4 of them. 3 more. Okay, we're going to clean around both sides of the legs because one side's going to be welded to the hub, the other side's going to have a cap on it. So you want to get rid of all the galvanized material that's on the steel, because that's going to make your welding very messy. Okay, so we want to weld some caps on here. You want to do that before welding on here. It's a lot easier to weld and clean up when they're loose, and you can clean it up with the grinder. So get a bit of the leftover box tube, and we want to mark out 4 caps. I'm going to try and show you a close-up of the welds while I'm welding. So I'm going to put the camera in the welding element. Let's see how this works. Alright, so we're going to tack weld all 4 legs on, but we're only going to put one small tack weld in the corner so we can make adjustments on all 4 legs before fully welding it. So we want to test if it's going to sit flat on the ground. Simply do that by getting something flat and placing it on top of the legs. If it's not flat, it'll wobble. This actually seems to be pretty good. Not wobbling that way, not wobbling that way. So now we want to have 4 tacks on each corner of each leg so it doesn't move while we're welding. And now we want to weld it out. And we've tripped the power. Lastly, we put the grate in. Okay, now that it's done, we're going to give it one last thing, a nice paint job. And we've got some high temperature, heat resistant paint, so it should do the trick. It's rated up to 500 degrees Celsius. Don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but it's hot. Hey Sherman, you can't sit there, mate. I'm about to paint. I'm about to paint. You want to go sit somewhere else? Hey! This is paint! So what do you reckon, Shem? Pretty good? And there you go. That's a cool little fire pit you can make in just an hour or two. Depends on your skill level. And of course, we've got to test it out. And there we have it. All in a day's work. Beautiful. If you liked today's video and you got something out of it, please like and subscribe. That's it from me today. See you later. Yeah, that works really great. I like this fella. I gotta take